Good morning, everyone. We are getting ready to go to Big Bend National Park to go camping for Easter weekend. So, getting up bright and early. Dad still has to work Good Friday for a little while, and then we will head down to South Texas. Let's go get breakfast, get some groceries, and then we can get all packed up and headed out. Our Friday morning ritual. Hilda's Tortillas, the best Mexican restaurant in Fredericksburg.
Yeah.
We've been here so much that they know our order. We just walk in and they put it in. What do you get every time?
Bean and cheese tacos. I don't have to worry about you.
HEB time. Let's go get some groceries.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Okay, put the bag of ice in there. Can you hit the button? Okay, we are back from the grocery store with our grocery haul for camping. And I just packed up the truck. I'm going to try to squeeze one more box with the food items in the back of the truck. We have a very small truck bed, so we're kind of limited on space, but we got it in there. So I was just going to go over some of the things that we're going to make for our camping trip. For the first morning, for tomorrow morning, we're planning on eggs, bacon, good old bacon and sausage. We need something that's going to keep our energy going. Saturday is the day that we're planning on doing the border crossing into Mexico. And we want to have lunch in Mexico at one of the restaurants in the little town. So that will be our lunch on Saturday. On Saturday evening, we're going to be doing a skillet chicken with broccoli, cream cheese, making some kind of concoction with that to put with some noodles, some good old noodles. I let Willow pick out which shape noodles that she wanted to do. So she picked the rigatoni noodles. We also, since it's Easter weekend, got some cascarones, some confetti eggs, so that way the girls can have a good time smashing those on each other. Of course, you can't have a camping trip without s'mores. And I found these giant s'mores. Usually the other bags of giant s'mores are like huge, like a ton of s'mores in the bag also, and they're giant. Like, we don't need that much because I don't eat sugar. So it's just Caleb and the girls making s'mores. So this time, instead of all of the s'more things, we just got the marshmallows because I feel like most of the time they don't really love the s'mores anyways. For some snack things, for myself, I got Quest bars, Quest chips, all my favorite things. Also, I found a bunch of these zero sugar jerky. That sounded really good. For the girls, they have all the junk, but that's okay. Makes it fun that way. I found this snack mix that has strawberries and vanilla little cereal and things in there. The girls like to snack on cereal. We might have cereal on the last morning when we're packing up instead of having to clean more dishes that day, so we'll probably do that. I also got them some snack chewy bars. This is like an assorted one that has chocolate chip, peanut butter chocolate chip, and s'mores. Snack mix. Willow doesn't love Cheez-Its, which is insane to me because I love Cheez-Its. They're so good. But I found a snack mix one. Also, since this morning we ate at Hilda's, they have the world's best salsa. And their chips are good too, but their salsa, it's like a tomatillo salsa, and it is so good. So if you ever come to Fredericksburg, get this salsa. They have 3 different kinds, red, brown, and green. I think the brown is the most flavorful. But the green, if you really like tangy, and I think is more mild usually. The red tends to be pretty spicy, but I love that one, but nobody else will eat it. Then we got some Capri Suns, and I let the girls get the extra sugary Kool-Aid, a little nod to my childhood. Anytime it seems like we went to West Texas, we'd always have some type of blue or red Kool-Aid packs with the little twisties. I can't believe they're still around. We usually try to find some good instant coffee. They actually had a pretty good variety at H-E-B. Instead of going to Walmart this time, I checked at H-E-B. So I got a Pike's Roast, and then this one actually made me laugh, so I bought it too. It just says instant coffee that's actually good. So hopefully it is actually good. We'll see. On Easter Sunday, we're planning on having sandwiches, so I got a nice firm bread. That way it didn't completely get smashed, because it seems like every time, even when I try really hard not to smash the bread, I always smash the bread. So if you have any ideas how not to smash your bread besides just strapping it in the seatbelt with you, let me know. So I got a nice firm crusted sourdough bread for sandwiches. And we're gonna have our turkey and roast beef cheese, good old sandwiches. I got some berries also to snack on for a little bit healthier of a snack. On Sunday evening, we're going to have some chili, and I got a cornbread mix somewhere in this pile here. Pioneer Flour Mills, I went ahead and got this one. It's a sweet cornbread. I made cornbread this last camping trip when we went to Bastrop State Park, and it turned out pretty good. It tasted a little funny. I don't know if it was because it kind of got burnt on the bottom, but I'm kind of determined to make it work. So I'm going to try to do another Dutch oven cornbread along with our chili. So we'll see how that goes. We're not sure if we're going to try to go to the Starlight Theater for one of the evenings to have dinner, but we may do that. So yeah, that's our food haul. I'm gonna go ahead and pack this in the car, or in the ice chest in the Yeti cooler, and get all the items that don't need to be in the ice chest packed in there also. And then we will go pick up Dad from work and hit the road. Another thing that I like to utilize is mason jars when I'm packing for a camping trip, because everything gets water in it. And so for like the creamer or my almond milk or whatever, I put them in mason jars. I usually end up buying like little things of mayonnaise and mustard and all these, but I have little tiny mason jars, so I'm going to go ahead and put mayonnaise, mustard, pickles, all that into mason jars. That way I'm ready with those and I don't have to buy more little packs. Okay, finally have everything packed up, ready to go. The truck is full. We just need to get gas and pick up Daddy. Yay! And a tarp, because I forgot a tarp. So let's go get our gas. Well, we had a few extra stops, but we're finally getting a little bit further past Harper 3 hours later. I totally forgot the passports, so we had to go back home.
I remembered something.
Dad remembered. We picked him up from work on time, though, I will say that. I forgot the passports, then, let's see, we had to get tarp, and then immediately when we hit the next town over, before we even, the girls had to go to the bathroom. So, now our arrival time is 8:36 p.m. we'll see if we can find the place when we get there, because it's in the middle of nowhere and we only have GPS coordinates instead of actual directions. So fingers crossed for us. We'll see what happens. Just passed Fort Stockton and we are finally off I-10, which is the longest stretch because it goes all the way almost from Fredericksburg all the way out to Fort Stockton. Then we finally had to fill gas. Gas is very expensive right now in general, but around here it's a lot more. And there's very limited gas stations, so we went ahead and got gas at Fort Stockton. It was $3.99, which in Fredericksburg right now it was $3.69 when we got gas before we left town, so that was a lot better. But you know, it is what it is. You have to get gas because we're going out to the middle of nowhere where there's really not any gas stations. So we'll probably end up either filling up today or not today, either tomorrow or another time before we go do our off-roading on Black Gap Trail on Sunday. So I think it's probably going to be dark by the time we get to our campsite, so we're going to be setting up again in the dark, but that's okay. We will be able to do it just fine. It'll be good. I'm just sad we're gonna miss the view, but we'll see it in the morning. It'll be a spectacular sunrise and a surprise for us. So, yay! Oh, look at this gorgeous desert. I love it out here. We've been going up this little tiny dirt road for 5 miles, and I think we're going the right way because all the instructions have been right so far. So we just have to find our campsite. It's gonna be interesting.
Found something.
We made it to our quirky little campsite at the perfect sunset.
But one thing's for sure.
It's beautiful.
Mom, come here. I think someone knocked over the
Oh. It's definitely got a little bit of signal. I just got a ding. Emma found a phone.
Hey!
You found a rotary phone?
Hello, we're out in the middle of nowhere. Can you please direct us to somebody? And it's not in. This is
There's a little outhouse over here, but it fell over.
These are random.
You found some golf clubs.
Dad, they have golf clubs. Ooh.
There's also some
See if there's golf materials in there.
bottles and things and a pan. I think everybody just like that camps out here just leaves something random to add something random. The sign over there says Area 9. Oh, it's like Hollywood.
Welcome to Area 9. Or Area 51.
Well, we finally got all set up and ready to go. We have a separate tent this time for us, and the girls have the big tent, so it'll be good. Caleb and I are going to be nice and cozy in our little tiny tent. I'm excited. The girls are going to be separate. So really nice campsite.
We're in here, but some of us.
Thank you so much for joining us on our first part of our Big Bend adventure. We had so much fun taking photos that night, and we have so many more awesome things to show you. So please do not forget to subscribe and like our video. We'll see you soon. Bye.